Hello everyone, and welcome back to Stonehearth. Now, the audio for whatever reason is not working currently. I did restart it and it didn't fix it, so for whatever reason we don't have the sound. So I went ahead and found the music that apparently plays in spring in Stonehearth, and that's what you guys can hear in the background now at the moment. So sadly there won't be any other UI sounds at the moment, but I did want to have a little bit of background sound just so that it's not a complete silent. You know what I mean? Another thing I've noticed when we spawned in is our shepherd is leveled up, which means they can get sheep, which means we can get wool. And that does sound really good, if I'm honest. The only problem is we don't really have the room unless we build another wall and do that, which we might actually do. We might expand a bit. I do have a few tasks. Clearly you can tell I'm still a little bit lispy, so some things I can't say. A few things I want to do this episode. The first thing is just a simple one, which is put a fence around the pastures here, because apparently, I don't know, I read a tooltip when I started the game that you should, although, let's see, do they actually run off the property? They don't really, so we almost don't need to. Obviously it would look good to have it, but I don't know. Maybe we will leave it. We'll come back to it. The other thing I want to do is I want to move a wall around. Oh, we're fast forwarding. I did not mean to do that. I just want to run at normal speed. There we go. Alright. I do want to move the wall over here. As you can see as well, I've requested to place these, what are they called again? These flutes. Flutes? I can't say flutes too well. These flutes are where the walls are going to be, and I guess we'll pause it so that it runs a little bit better. I would like to place more walls, right? I want to move it a bit. Now, this is interesting. It should be a quick fix. And by quick fix, I mean we should be able to just kind of... Can we do this? We can. Oh, or we can just do that. But then, oh yeah, okay. Yeah. So that works. That is exactly what we want. So this is a little bit uneven. I kind of don't mind. In fact, if I knew about this strategy, I might have made these walls a bit differently. Instead of just copy and pasting the same wall, we could have just the one wall brought out. I guess it also ruins the roof a bit. Oh, the roof actually needs to... Can we move the roof? We can. And if we select all of these, we can do that. Okay. But these, I don't know, it's just for this one wall in particular, I don't mind too much that it looks uneven. We've been pretty lucky so far in the fact that we haven't had the walls be uneven. Now, another fix could have been, I could have just mined the wall out. And that might actually be a better idea in terms of making it look good. But we could do that later. We could just tear down this wall quite easily later if that did become an issue. I'm not going to start building it yet because, of course, I do want this building to finish as soon as possible. We have quite a few buildings that we want to be made, right? We want that building to be finished, which we've finished previously but was broken. We would like the shepherd's house to be finished. Then I'm obviously going to want to put a wall here. I would like to expand over here and then just duplicate these pastures a little bit. So we'll get the templates ready, and then maybe off camera I could start them up. So basically I'm just going to slap another wall on. How are we going to line this up? Like that. Perfect. Then we have the option of how to place these. Now I could have it connected like on this bit, or I could have it connected on this bit. I think I want it here. Let's have a look. If I place one here, and then we place another, how close is this to the wall? Is that perfect? It's almost... Oh, my camera's being a bit weird. That would work. Like that works right there. They can't get through, but it does look a little bit weird. I guess it's not too bad, right? We could also add something here later if we want to be really creative. We could add like a little tower or an outpost of sorts. So we could do that. I don't mind it for now. Let's paint this part of the wall. To be good to go. Let's do this too. Because that was irritating me a little bit. Just a little. Is that on all the other walls too? Oh, it is. Okay. Wonder what happened there that made me do... Oh god, I've ruined it. I think we just do the 3 in the middle, right? Right? Is that... is that how it's meant to look? I think so. Oh well, we're not gonna, you know... oh god. Have we ruined all of the walls? We might have. We might have. I'm stuck in... I've got to do it now. I'm sorry, guys. It has to be done. So can I paint... I can paint already built stuff, right? I can. Okay. I guess it's what I just did earlier. I don't know why I thought that I couldn't. Okay. We've had these placed down, so you might be wondering why the wall up here. Well, I've decided that because we have another farmer, another cook, and we might want more cooks, I'm going to place some housing here. Now, 2 options. I could place housing here for another cook, because at the moment we just have the one bedroom for this cook. Or I could also build something for the herbalist. I'm not sure though. I haven't fully decided on that, so we'll just get, we'll get things prepared. We'll get things ready. What else have we got? Let me take my jumper off, or my jacket. Oh, they're all going around the hearth, and it looks beautiful. Now, I'm a little curious, so they're resting by the fire. Do they just do this? Is this just... Because, have they finished building? There's no way they've finished building. What are they waiting on, do you think? Let's, put the walls back up. It looks to be almost complete. I'm quite curious as to what is left to do. Let's click on it. This should be the weaver's house. 1 object. I think they're waiting on the comfy bed. And that's what I've ordered over here to be picked up, because I think we need wool, right? In order to actually make another comfy bed. Let's have a look. I believe the carpenter makes it. Scroll down a little. Here it is. Comfy bed. Yeah, a bundle of wool. Which is unfortunate because all these other comfy things only need cloth. We'll get there eventually. Well, once we do all that stuff, eventually we'll have that. So I guess this building is almost complete, right? We can probably pause it because I think, now I'm not 100% sure, but I think if we pause it, it might take some stress off of the game, right? If we have that paused, they're no longer even worrying about it. We can start back up this weaver house. Start that back up. They'll get on that. Oh, of course it's raining. Ah, oh, nice. Ruins the quality of the video and ruins my performance. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. We are going to have a look at some of the upgrades we can do as well. This is another thing that we need to take care of. We are still pretty strong, but we do need upgrades. Now, there's 2 different types of upgrades that we can do. One is, for our soldiers, our weaponry and armor. And the other is actually done by the weaver. And it is, obviously, combat equipment that we can get. I've actually got to have a look at some of this stuff. But also clothing and accessories. Now, this is for the workers, right? So, obviously, the weaver is currently out of action because the house is awaiting completion. But there's a few things you can make here. So this is good for summer, right? Protected from hot weather. So I'm pretty sure when there's hot weather, there's like debuffs that hit the characters. So the characters might walk slow or whatever. And this will counteract that, essentially. So we've also got a few other options. What's this? Chidden? Is that how it's pronounced? A good defense for one's head. Now this actually does 3 defense and protected against weak poisons, toxins, and infections. That sounds pretty good. If I'm honest, that actually sounds really good. What about the armor? The armor is the same. So 4 defense for the armor and 3 defense for the helmet. Let's look at what our soldiers currently are wearing. Let's check out JK, go into the character sheet. Close this. Oh. Our performance seems to be a lot slower today than usual. I'm not sure why that is. I might have something open that I shouldn't have. It's fine though. Fine. It's manageable. Here, I'll tab real quick and see if I can maybe close something. And close that. Close that. Yeah, that. Yeah, that. And that. Alright. I don't think that's going to help much, but I don't know. Maybe. Okay, so if my last meal was raw, they should have good food. I don't really care about this stuff. We're looking at their equipment, right? Alright. So their breastplate does 5, and the helmet does 3. And what were we looking at? Not the cook, this helmet does 3, so it does the same as the bronze helmet, but it protects against toxins. So that is pretty good. So we could go for that, right? That is an option. But if we look in the blacksmithing, what else do we have? So at the moment we have bronze, right? Bronze breastplate, bronze helmet. If we were to make iron plate mail, this would be for the knight. Which we're actually going to do right now. We're going to pause the game. We can check daily update. We don't have enough food. Barely not enough food. But here we go. We have JK right here. I think I have to go here. JK going to be promoted to our first knight. Okay, so I think knights are meant to be tanky. So this should be perfect for JK. Boom. They're going to be promoted into a knight, so we should see them. I think they will unequip everything that they're wearing that is for footmen. Here we go. Let's have a look at what we look like. Here we go. JK picking up the knight shield. Ooh! Yeah, that is definitely deserving of JK. Was he moving in slow-mo there? Weird. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to have to now kit up JK with specific tools and weaponry for the knight. As you see, his armor has all been dropped on the ground over here. So, where were we? Let's go back into the blacksmith. If we want to make this, we're going to need more iron. We're also going to need some leather and some thread. At the moment, we don't have iron, but I'm pretty sure as soon as we order this to be crafted, it will be made. So we could do that. Oh, we are saving, of course. We can never get away from an autosave. But they have saved our skin many a times. What's this over here, this shield? Obsidian shield. Okay, so there's also the iron helmets. This is, yeah, essentially 2 extra armor for these. So definitely a much tankier class. Full plate mail. This will be for level 3, so he's going to have to train quite a bit or get into some battles in order to be able to equip this stuff. Iron mail is after the full plate mail, and it's for a higher level, but it's not as good. Is it because it's still heavy? Interesting. What else do we have? We have shields, right? Shields will also be very handy. Once again, these are... Oh, this is for the footman, isn't it? Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So we will probably end up making this as well, because I think we still want a footman, because I believe they might wield more deadly weapons. Let's look at the end game, right? So we can get well, we'll probably want the footman to have two-handed weapons, right? That would make the most sense, since the knight is what will be having the shield and the heavy armor and whatnot. So 28 damage from a two-handed footman. This is one-handed for the knight, right? Yep, in the main hand, and it is 16 attack. So as you can see, we could do a two-handed, right? But even that's only 24. So the footman does more damage. That's just plain and simple. Just having a look at some of these other ones to make sure. Oh, look at this. An Obsidian Claymore. That does even more. 37. That is... Okay, we need to figure out how to get Obsidian, because that is insane. Your mace. Oh, I'm very lispy. Very, very lispy. My mouth feels very swollen, to say the least. But it's fine. I'm not in too much pain. We are good, and we are golden. There's also these tools which will help our workers a bit faster, have them work a bit faster. The only thing I would consider here would be like a cooker spoon. That might be the only thing. Okay, so essentially we want to make some iron plate mail. So let's craft one of these. We'll also craft the iron helmet. So these will be attempted to be made. We'll be able to make the iron helmet. We might have to wait a little bit for this leather. I'll have to have a look at what the options are to get leather. Look at how cool this armor looks. Silver helmet. There's a steel helmet. Very cool. Okay. Oh, what's this? A decorative scout gong. Very cool. We could also get this for our cleric. That might actually be pretty good. Let's craft one. We have enough stuff. This does 3 defense. Our previous one, I believe we do have a bronze one at the moment, does 1. We could get an iron one, which gives 2, but we might as well go straight for the steel. We obviously could get obsidian as well, but we do not have that. We don't have obsidian yet. As for what we can make in terms of weapons, we can make this stuff, but we don't have a level 4 knight yet. We could definitely make a steel axe. That is an option. I think we want to go for a two-handed though. So first things first, we're gonna have to make an iron short sword for our new knight. So I think that's the only level 1 weapon we have for a knight, right? Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So we'll request this as well. Have that be crafted. And as for a two-handed weapon, I believe we should have like a two-handed bone axe of sorts. So prefer weapon and shield. That is definitely what we want. If we click on Treston, prefer two-handed weapons. So I think that's good. At the moment though, Treston doesn't have a two-handed weapon. I believe we can check. And oh, he actually does. He has the giant bone axe. Oh, okay. Where is he? Can we see this? Why can we not see this? Because that sounds insane. Let's pause. Because currently we have these guys so they're not working. I think if we turn them back onto work, they'll pull out their weapons and like walk around and patrol everywhere. Let's have a look. Let's click on him. Chasing Doran Founder the Stung. Is that one of our people? We're currently auto-saving. Let's have a look. I think that's someone. Doran Founder the Stung. Doran Founder. Okay, so yeah, the cleric was currently patrolling, so he is going to meet up with the cleric, and hopefully here's the cleric down here. Let's speed this up. Hopefully he pulls out his weapon because I want to have a look at it. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Here is the giant bone axe. This guy does... Can we have a look? We can't actually have a look. I think if we click on him though, if we click on the character sheet, 26 attack damage. That is actually crazy for this what would you say, part of the game we're in. At least from my perspective, because our archer, for instance, we bring up this. Oh, our archer actually does even more. I'm quite shocked. Using spiky arrows, which slows enemies. Okay. Uses a bow. I'm a little bit surprised, if I'm honest. Because we were currently using the bronze stuff. The bronze maces. Where am I looking? I'm meant to be looking on here. In our inventory. If we scroll down a bit. Here's all of our armor. We'll have a look back at that in a second. Where's our weapons? I thought they would be right next to armor, but apparently they're down here. We were using these bronze maces, right? Oh, we also have iron ones. Interesting. How much are the bronze maces? Can we have a look in here? Close this. Bronze mace does 14. So we were using 14 attack damage. We also have the iron ones, which does less. Oh, that's for the knight. Okay. So he'll be able to upgrade to that. Yeah, we'll also... I almost forgot we need a shield for our knight. So we'll order that as well. Be crafted eventually. Once we get to it. That's actually pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. let's keep going. While we're here, let's have a look at everything that's optional. The Gardener's Trowel. I don't think I've made one of these, so I'm actually going to craft one. And we'll be able to get a gardener in one of these episodes. A golem pick, used by the geomancer to craft mole golems. This doesn't upgrade. This doesn't promote a halfling to a geomancer, though, does it? No, I don't think it does. We'd also get a glassmith. Let's craft one, because we should have plenty of iron. I'm gonna craft one of these. Oh, we don't really have the steel. No, I'm not gonna craft one yet, because there's the geomancer here, and it requires the geomancer. So I assume there's a specific. I don't really know what's gonna happen. These say requires a glassmith, requires a gardener, requires a geomancer. No, I think we need that. No, but this isn't a picture of that. I don't know. I honestly don't know how to get a geomancer. But we'll leave that for now. As for a cook's copper spoon, I'm gonna craft one of these. What do we have down here? A weaver's spindle and steel needle. Improve the weaver's crafting speed. Yeah, that sounds pretty good to me. Craft one of those. Our blacksmith is in for a wild time. Carpenter's steel saw. Make an enchanted steel sword that allows Carpenter to be faster when crafting. Yep, sure, why not? Blacksmith steel hammer. Oh, yeah. We need a... Okay, let's make this one, but put this right at the top. This improves the blacksmith crafting speed. And, on top of that, these give our workers some extra damage, if you have a look. This, for instance, does 7 attack damage. So, if we are in a situation where our workers are under attack, they should be able to protect themselves. I think my microphone messed up a bit there. Hopefully, not too bad. We've also got the option... So we can get the Trapper's Steel Knife, and that'll be for the Trapper. I don't think we really need this at the moment. Our Trapper seems to be doing pretty well, and it costs steel, so it's a bit of overkill. Worker's Steel Tools would be good. This increases odds of mining better quality resources and substantially boosts their work speed when chopping, mining, and building. So this also sounds really good. Steel is something we're going to need a lot of if we want to do this, though. We could maintain one. Iron would be easy to get. Herbalist Pewter Mortar. This looks pretty cool. We're currently auto-saving, of course. We can't get away from it. This looks like it's for the Mason as well. That might be pretty good for all these stone walls we do. Herbalist Pewter and Mortar. This increases the Herbalist crafting speed. I mean, yeah, why not? I don't see why not. Potters, we'll make one, okay? We'll make a potter cutter, even though I don't think we have clay. I'll just keep it there, just in case. The Farmer's Iron Hoe. We'll maintain one. We'll maintain one. And that means one will pick it up and we'll craft a new one. And we'll always just have one extra. We could sell it or whatever. That's not too big of an issue. The Mason's Iron Chisel. This we'll craft one of these. Why not? Okay, Steel Tools. I am going to click maintain one. It will be at the very bottom though. This will be at the bottom. So once we have everything else, we should be able to get. Now to make steel, where is it? We need iron. Luck. That's actually not as bad as I thought it would be. I thought we might need like iron and something else. It's just iron and charcoal, or you know, some good coal, and we have that. So that's actually pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy about that. As for other stuff for our workers, if you have a look back on this list, look at this as well. I noticed. I want to have a look at. A value reflects how strong your town is militarily. Combat units and equipped arrows and armor contribute to the score. So we're currently 250. I wonder where we should be, if that's like a good number or not, compared to the rest of our stats. I don't really know. Let's look at our inventory and go to the, here, the armor. So we have padded vest. I don't think this matters too much. Upgraded worker's outfit. Increases workers' productivity. And we have a worker jacket, which protects from cold. These are both undeployed. Right? That means they're not being used. Okay. Close this. So, can we close it? Yep. let's start at the bottom. Winter Worker Jacket. Protects from the cold and improves speed. So this is perfect, right? This is perfect for the cold weather. But I mean, the cold is only one season. So, I mean, you know. and these also require gold flakes. Or no. These do. What is this? So this is a worker comfy hood. Can only be equipped by civilians that work outside, like shepherds, farmers, or trappers. This one doesn't say that, so I assume this is for everyone. The woven scarf. Equipped by civilian crafters, like carpenters, blacksmiths, or cooks. And you can see here, protects against freezing, and that seems to be all it says. So this just... Oh, okay. So you could just give them scarves, and then they could wear a different type of chest or hat, and they get the effect no matter what. Bear coat? Oh, we actually killed some bears, so we might actually be able to make this. So, a warm and fuzzy cloak protects from freezing weather, but with no added benefits. But it's cool, right? And that's kind of like the main thing, yeah? Let's, I want to craft one, and we'll pick someone to wear this, because that sounds good. We might give it to the trapper, just because it's cool. Leather worker's backpack. Craft a very useful accessory that will allow workers to be much more efficient at holing. Workers with backpacks won't be slowed down by carrying things and will pack/unpack faster. That's pretty good. Once again, we needed quite a bit of leather. So I'll have a look at what leather costs. Oh, well, we can do that quite easily. Thread and fur pellet. And then we just need the workbench placed. That's not too bad. That's honestly not too bad. Once again, let's maintain one. So that they'll make one, and when it gets used, they'll make another one. That's fine. Winter worker. They'll move faster, so protects against chilly weather, and their speed is increased. This hat protects against the sun. This backpack does the same thing. I assume it doesn't work as well. Like, it's slightly less. And then we just have the upgraded workers outfit. Do we currently have this being maintained? We do. We have this maintained as one. So let's actually have a look at whether we can give this to people. What else do we have here? Combatant Fur Cloak? A thick cape made of multiple furs protects from freezing weather. That is really cool. I want to maintain one of these. So we currently also have, once this autosaves, we'll have a look at the quivers that we can make for our bow and arrows. We're covering a lot in this episode, which is pretty good. A lot of, it might not be that exciting in terms of there's not cool buildings being made, you know, or fancy designs, but there's actually some, we're learning a lot, I guess. We currently have a spiky quiver, right? We could get a spiky bolt quiver if we were using crossbows, but there's also a fire quiver, which deal damage over time. Feather and leather. Okay. We can... just need to craft one. We'll have one crafted, and that'll be made right at the very end. Okay. That looks pretty good. I noticed this as well. Golem backpack. Used by G-Mans to craft ox golems. So this will probably be for golems that haul stuff around, and that pickaxe will be for golems that mine stuff. This geomancy stuff sounds pretty cool, but we are not quite there yet. There's also this toy, which I find weird. The fact that it's just a toy for children, but there's not really children, unless it's for like a quest or something. Okay, so we have all this to be done. Now, one major thing that I've noticed is we have this upgraded outfit, right? A worker outfit, and yet if I click on this guy, is he wearing it? He actually is. Okay. Is everyone wearing one? I think everyone might be wearing one. This worker is wearing one. Okay. I thought maybe they weren't wearing them. This person isn't. But I think it's just for workers, right? It's a worker outfit. So all these workers, you can see the names change, so we know we're looking at a different person. They're all... It's doing it. Bronze worker's hammer. Why do these guys have bronze, and whoever that other person was had just a mining pick? Hmm. Why is that? I don't know why that is. Yeah, these should all be upgraded to steel eventually, hopefully. So our priority at the moment, if we want all of that stuff to actually be made, is we need the comfy bed has been picked up. The comfy bed that was here. Here we go. What's option? This one. This one. We resume it. They place the bed, and this building should be done. So that should be done, I assume, pronto. I'm speeding it up, so it's gonna look extra laggy. If that's even possible for it to look more laggy. But once they put this bed down, we should be almost got... Is it not? I think it's done. I think once that bed's in, this building is finished. And they should be able to get to it. In fact, if the bed is not placed, that means that... Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen. The Weaver has a place to sleep. This is phenomenal. We're actually going in 30 minutes at the moment, so we need to wrap this up soon. Can we actually see this? I think it's done. I think... Oh, yep, here we go. Normally there's like a, yeah, whoa, but the sound's not working, so I did it for you guys. Here we go. The Weaver has a house. I'm gonna put all of the Weaver's workstations in here. I'll do that off camera. I might also start the walls off camera if it's still going to be a little bit laggy. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 700 subs by the end of the month. Pretty sure we can do it. We seem to be on track, so hopefully we just keep it up, keep it going, and hope to see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.